Hey, it's me, EvilTeuton. And this episode, as promised, we ended on a huge cliffhanger last time. We're inside Chzo. This is Malcolm Somerset, now transformed into the man in red. And this is Trilby's body, caught in the 21st century. And, let's grant his wish and kill him. I'm sorry. None of it was your fault. Remember that. And now we got the energy. And Trilby told us to give it to... You see that? You see that? I guess men like Trilby do die on their own terms. It has a little head in it, did you see that? The symbol. So you felt that, did you? I think I should get out of here. Well, if you can. I wouldn't even know where to go. I mean, look at oh, so many twists. Yep, I'd say he's dead. Damn it. We're going to catch hell for this, aren't we? Why'd he have to cut his own throat out? Couldn't he have just hung himself with his pajamas like most of them do? It's like he knew we'd have to clean up the mess. Personally, I'm more worried about how he got hold of a knife. You and I both know if a freak really wants to kill himself, there's very little we can do to stop them. Can you honestly say he doesn't deserve it? I've got a little brother just joined the Navy Medical Corps. I'm sorry. The same age that poor doctor on the Mephistopheles was. Oh. Can assure you right now that that's not how Dr. Laszlo will see it. Come on then, let's fetch a body bag. Well, this is intriguing. I am free. Free of that place. Free of physical form. The ebb and flow of time flutters against what passes for my body, caressing me like a lover. When I was a man, I was Destiny's prisoner. Now, I will be her servant. There are men and women who must be guided. I will be the caretaker. Nice. Good for you, Malcolm. Good for what a career, what a career switch. From fake psychologist to, wow, the Destiny's caretaker. Imagine that. Imagine having a business card like that. So, Theo, what are you gonna do? You could not have saved her, the Cape. But there is still enough time to save yourself. His voice has changed because now he's, getting used to his role. Her weakened defenses allowed John Defoe to crush her personality. In loving her, you tainted her. Oh. Tainted? What's that supposed to mean? Just as the past affects the future, so too does the future affect the past. And your future, the Cape, is a dark one indeed. So dark that its influence travels backwards through your lifetime, leaving an eternal blemish on your soul that worsened as your fate draws near. Shut up! Why can't you ever give me a simple straight answer? Why won't you help me get out of here? You will find that the way out in the basement of the Defoe Manor. What? If you wish to escape, go there. You expect me to go down into that madhouse? What about John Defoe? Enough clones of Trilby remain to provide an escort. They will buy you the time you need to break through Defoe's defenses. You must combat the corrosive influence of his mind on equal footing. Know him, become him, defeat him. We shall not meet again. I wish you luck. Wait! Will you at least tell me who you are? Once I was a man. John Defoe destroyed all I had. But a gift gave me the power to see the destiny of all mankind, while simultaneously enslaving me to it. You and I, the Cape, are pawns in a game too vast and complex to understand. But a pawn that crosses the board becomes a king. Or at the very least, a prince. Oh, it's going down. I'm yelling timber. Sorry. Frihorn's blade is one of the Order's most sacred relics. It is said to have been used by the 18th century prophet Jack Frihorn himself to deliver the 12 sacrifices that enabled him to write the books of Chzo. When a person dies, their body, mind, and soul separate and drift apart. An individual killed by Frihorn's blade, however, separates differently. They leave their body behind while the mind and soul remain together. This results in a non-corporeal spirit of unusual ability, capable of strong manifestations, but they remain forever under the command of the one who wielded the blade. An individual can exploit the loophole in these rules by killing themselves with Frihorn's blade, which would theoretically transform them into an immensely powerful spirit, a magic-infused force of pure will. None, however, have yet chanced this. Ahaha! The cult is wrong, and for some reasons the symbols are messed up. The eye should be here, and then the hand here, and then... yeah, but from now on it's like this. Nobody knows why. That's just how it is. So let's save the game. And this time we have a clearer idea of what to do. We need to break into John Defoe's house. We are now in full basement mode. There are no fluctuations. You can't see the symbols next to the door anymore. Interestingly enough, the only exit out of here has been blocked by the word father and the 2 shackles from the basement. Not man. 287. Oh, you know what that refers to? Ugh, I'm an idiot. It's July 28. I thought, because at the beginning of the game I always thought, when I first played this, that this might be some kind of code later. But of course, this is the date. So. Trilby is on the ready. Will you 3 come with me into the hub? If that is what you order. We do only as we are told. How many of you are there? We don't know. When any of us fall, another comes here to take our place. So if you die, I can come back here and there will be more of you? Until there are no more. Personally, I'm in no hurry to die. Come on! Okay then. Defoe Manor. Or what's left of it. There's even the paper in here. Lich. Also Lich or Lich. A kind of undead sorcerer granted immortality by removing their soul from their body and placing it in an external object. The Lich's body is indestructible. It can still be stretched, twisted, and made to feel pain, but only damage to their soul artifact will cause permanent damage. Wraith. Servant of a Lich. A dead life form whose soul is placed post-mortem in a small part of the Lich's soul artifact, making them subservient. Wraiths are non-corporeal and, like all ghosts, can exert influence over the environments and objects to which they are tied. It should be noted that the Wraith's influence and manifestations become increasingly wild and uncontrolled if its soul is separated from his mind. Alrighty then, let's explore the mansion. But every time you enter a room, the prince kills off one of the guards. Which means that you have to carefully plan your route. So we took the machete from here. Okay, he didn't kill that one. But I'm not risking it. We need a replacement. Okay. So you just have to click the door and you get new trilbies. Reinforcements, you know. Ah, the dining hall. But why is the prince, you know, well, who knows what the prince is trying to do? Oh. I messed it up, you guys. You shouldn't have come here. It hurts. Yeah. That is true. I messed it up because, yeah, he won't let us go back. You have to go here last. Oh no, he let me in here. Okay, I made it. I thought he was gonna kill me now. Alright. I have to go upstairs. Yep. So if you like Trilby, then this is a really painful sequence for you, because you're going to, so many of them are going to be, yeah, another one. We guided Trilby through the 5 days game and then through Trilby's notes, and now in 6 days the prince is just taking them out one after the other. Okay, if you lose the last guard, then you have to get out, because as you can see, the house goes berserk. We need one more item. We need to go back up there one more time. You have to be really careful about this. You really need to plan. I didn't think we would make it out that door when I lost all the Trilbys in the kitchen. Come on, guys. This is for your ancestors' sake. Okay, one of those 2 doors. Let me save. Don't remember which one it is. Okay, it was this one. The apron. Alright. But what's in here? It hurts. Okay, good. So, come on, Theo! Can't you hear the breathing? Ugh, you and your damaged leg. We need more Trilbys, and we need them now. Okay. Made it. So now that we have the outfit, yeah, we're done. We can go. But let's save one more time. I don't want to get caught inside the mansion. So as you can see, Defoe himself can't do anything as long as we have the Trilbys with us. But the prince is killing them off. Defoe can't do anything. He's, even though... Oh, we have to... Oh, this is a good idea. Oh, the cape. This is really a good idea. Sure, put on the outfit. And there we go. I'm just gonna let you watch this. You are the last one? I think so. The others all went into the house. They never came out. Does that mean anything to you? Does that spark any memories? Think the others were killed? When I think that, images start to flash before my eyes. The Defoe Manor being here feels wrong. I think it's supposed to have been destroyed. In what way destroyed? Fire. Supposed to have been burnt down. Perhaps you should address this inconsistency. Yes. How? I can show you where to get some petrol. Ah, remember the barrel? Okay. Feel disconnected, like I'm looking down on myself from outside. Can't see anything, especially not through the smoked visor. Stopped. Oh! Hahaha! Well, this is... we're just getting thrown from one place to the next. Looks like a large cuboid object covered in it. I've never seen this word in my life. Even though I've played this game before, I don't remember this. Tarpaulin? I don't think it belongs here. There's some kind of document lying on it. Children of the King, rejoice, for the time is finally at hand. Our patience these last few centuries will finally be rewarded. 200 years ago, the body of the Bridgekeeper was destroyed. 200 years from now, the soul of the Bridgekeeper will meet the same fate. These are known as bridge events. Their significance was so great that they sent ripples of weakness through the timeline itself, echoing off into both the past and future. On the 28th of July, 2189, the ripples from the past will collide with the ripples from the future, creating an area of extreme weakness between the two realms. If the third bridge event, the destruction of the mind, occurs at this point, the force of the explosion will penetrate that area of weakness and form the bridge between the realms. Over this bridge, the King Chzo will come. He will come to save us and all the men of technology from sin. We must, however, be alive to enjoy this new age of perfect purity, and so it is important that the complex and ophthalmology building be evacuated at least 1 week prior to the bridge event. Oh? Oh? What do we do? It's a timed detonator hooked up to a huge pile of super dense nano explosive. I read about this stuff like a nuclear blast without the radiation, and all it needs is a little heat to set it off. Nothing for it. I've got to try and disarm. Wait a second. This bomb's already been defused. Ah, the prince was just here, you guys. Remember? The wiring under the control panel has been ruined. As long as it's not damaged, this thing isn't going to explode. Well then, let's get out of here. Before the bomb changes its mind. Oh no! Oh, the caretaker. He took care of it. Certainly did. And it all ends with the guy standing on a hill looking down on a destroyed building again. And actually it's the same building. I mean, the hub was constructed around the ruins of the Foe Manor. So it's the same hill probably. What am I talking about? Of course. But the perspective was different, okay? So don't judge. And also, for some reason, it was deep underground. I don't know if, like, in 200 years, it would be buried. Oh, it's not over! It's not over. On the day of the bridge, the prince returned to the court of the king and bowed low before the presence. And the king was greatly wrathful, and he said to the prince, "Why have you returned, O prince, you who would betray his king, who would defy his own flesh?" And with those words the king threw down the prince and stripped away his vestments, and the prince once again became the arrogant man. And the arrogant man said, "I wanted only to please you, my king, and now you scheme to replace me. If I betrayed you, it was only to remain your prince." And the king replied, "I have not forgotten that you are the arrogant man, and still your arrogance blinds you. Who are you to question my plans, you little man of linear time? Who are you to believe? Who are you to believe he knows what is best for I who has drunk down the agonies of a million men, I who has seen to the edge of forever? You are not my prince, O arrogant man. You were never truly of my flesh." And the king took the vestments of the prince and gave them to the man of purity, and the man of purity became the new prince. And the arrogant man wept aloud. "Why have you betrayed me, my king? What have I done that I should earn this wrath?" Came the reply, "Long ago you were offered the chance to fulfill the role of the bridge as a being of both magic and technology. You could have proven your commitment to your king. You could have chosen your successor. But in your arrogance you resisted and created the child to become the bridge in your stead. And after you learned the true purpose of the bridge, you had the audacity to subvert my will. Weakly you sought to avert your destiny and the destinies of others. But rejoice, arrogant man, for I have provided another opportunity to fight your fate. Simply defeat your successor and return to my side." Oh, this is some Star Wars BS going on here. The new prince faced the arrogant man. And the new prince threw down the arrogant man. Well then. This is some Star Wars shit here going down. Yes. Good. Let the hatred flow through you. My king. Oh, look who's here. Hey, Trilby. The guide. Take his place. It hurts. Protect him always. Well then. It hurts. Guess there's nothing left to do here. And the arrogant man knew the name of the king. The book of the new prince. Wow. So, This was the trailer for Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. I hope you enjoy. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist, I had to. But now enjoy these images. Yeah, definitely one of the most intriguing plots I have ever played through. Don't know what else to say. I'm just sad that it's over. And this game came out so many years ago. It's the Chzo quadrilogy. And it was never continued. I don't think there's any plans to do it, but personally, I think... Oh, there was a fan remake in the making using the Half-Life engine, but it got cancelled. So they wanted to turn it into I don't know. I never saw any screenshots. I don't know what it would have looked like. But it was cancelled. But maybe, I don't know, the future, if maybe some of you are programmers, level designers, whatever, you can contact Yahtzee and see what he says. And then maybe one day I can log onto Steam and see something in the Steam Greenlight section that says Chzo on it. And then I'm gonna shut up and take my money. I'm gonna click that button, the shut up and take my money button. And yeah. Because this is, I don't know, this would work so well as a movie, but also as a different kind, so many gameplay aspects that you could, you know, using a different, more modern engine. The storyline is solid, the writing is all done. All you would have to do is put it in a new engine, add a little bit more gameplay stuff, and the things you could do with this. But anyway, you could even make like one of those Left 4 Dead multiplayer modes where it's like the Prince and John Defoe versus, like, I don't know, the Trilbies. It's like a zombie rush mode, but this time you're not the zombie, but this time you play as the two zombies, basically, and you're opposing, like, this army of Trilby. It could be a whole Trilby apocalypse or whatever scenario. You could, the things you could do. The things I can't do, because I can't do any of that. But yeah. That's all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed it. And next is Resident Evil 4. Yeah, little Christmassy Resident Evil 4, little treat, so I hope you're ready for that. I hope you like Resident Evil, because we're playing the 4th one. And I'll see you guys next time. Let me know in the comments whatever you think, and enjoy your weekend. See you then.